Good morning. It was cold here last night. You can see how thick the ice was in the water containers. Check that out. I thought I'd just visit a little bit with y'all this morning down here in the bird yard. I love watching my feathers, and some of y'all have mentioned that you enjoy it also, so I will definitely take the opportunity to let you see them. Look over here at this dude and his big old orange feet. Isn't he a beauty? I love those orange feet. Now that's a male. If you noticed how high and squeaky his voice was, the males have the high squeaky voices and the females have the deep kind of well, I don't do a very good goose impression. Did you hear that? Wait a minute. No, that's a male. Well, wouldn't you? There we went. They decide to be quiet when I want them to say something. There we go. There's a female. I find that interesting. Hugh got bunches of duck eggs out of there yesterday. So, yeah, we haven't found any goose eggs yet, but they're coming. And hopefully we grab them when they're fresh. We gather eggs every day. So if we grab them when they're fresh, we can just pass them along to people for baking and eating and whatever, and not have to deal with lots and lots of baby ducks. I just don't know that we would be real successful in finding homes for them. And honestly, when I get this little bird yard built, Hugh's going to help me. We're going to start on it this week. There won't be room for more mallards than we already have, and especially no more geese. We have 11 mallards, 3 of them are male, and we have 7 geese, and 3 of those are male. So, hey little miss, where you going? Where you going? Good morning. Good morning. She has things to do, places to go, people to see. I was noticing out here, can y'all see how green everything is turning? I think the heavy rain that we had last week kind of washed Hugh's grass seed down into the pond. Yes, I hear you. You still have things to say? Yes. But I am noticing grass coming through, coming up everywhere. Let me show you. See? We have little grasses coming up. Yay. I think we're going to look for the mat that looks kind of like burlap. I think it's fairly expensive, but you can lay it out. It already has the seed implanted in it, and it won't wash. But you can lay it out in little sections. So I'm going to find it and maybe just get one little section at a time and get some grass growing down through here. Hopefully that will help clean up some of the mud we're dealing with in the pond. You can see where it runs. So, oh well. But you can see just little skiffs of grass coming up here and there. So maybe some of the seed actually took hold before it washed away. The problem is, she says, I'm just going to hang out up here on top of this little enclosure that Yaya made for, she's wanting to go up on top, I think. Yaya made for the guinea. I have never seen the guinea in there, but oh, you can see right now, we've got a duck egg in there. See? Yeah. It might be hers. She might be yelling at me to get away from it. She didn't follow over with the other ducks. So I don't know what her story is. he got several duck eggs out of the goose house yesterday as well. And I'm thinking that if y'all remember, those of you that were with my channel last year, the geese mostly laid their eggs in the flower beds in front of the house. This year they can't really get out of here. The chickens still can. The chickens are able to hop over in places and whatnot. Hopefully they won't be able to once I get the she has a lot to say this morning. Once we get the fencing up. But when the bird yard is completely closed in, well, apparently she just has lots to say. But when it's entirely closed in, I'm hoping that they will use their little goose house. I hope so. It's nice and big, large enough for all of them. And, yes? What you need? Oh, you're just passing through, huh? I love to listen to their funny little sounds. But, yeah, let's step back and you can see how green it's getting. Yay. That makes me happy. Boy, that duck sure is noisy today. But so hopefully by the middle of the week we'll be seeing some progress on this. We have so many things going on, y'all. It's just a little bit crazy, and every now and then we have to stop and remind ourselves which is the most crucial. Right now, my most crucial is to get finished with, and I'm almost finished with my shelves on the front porch, get my lights brought upstairs and hooked up, because I'll be planting or putting seeds in dirt. Look at them. They're going to take a nap. I'll be putting seeds in dirt by the end of this month. So that's important. That's the most crucial right now. But also, I want to get as much of this bird lot finished as possible because I am concerned about predators. You know, they get worse in the spring when they're having their young. But want to make sure that we have them as protected as possible. I don't want to lose any more of my geese or my ducks. And they sleep. Last night was really cold. It's, as a matter of fact, right now it's only 33 degrees here. And it's been almost 70 one day last week, and then the mid 60s, high 50s pretty much the entire week. So that's the reason the grass is turning green, and then that bit of rain that we had in the middle of the week. But when all of these predators start having their young, that's when they really are on the prowl for prey. And I just don't want any of my babies to be their prey. There goes another mama. I hear Hugh coming. He may need to come through the gate. But let's walk over here and see. Nope, I don't know what he's doing. Nope, he turned it off. But anyway, let's go up here in the yard and I'll show you how green the pasture's getting. Don't let me forget to give my chickens their water. I dumped their bowls. I don't want to go forget the water. Shaking y'all around. So you can see, look at that. So very green and beautiful. Yay. Yay. There's Pops. If I can get his attention. Say hi, Pops.
Huh?
Say hi.
Hello, everybody.
He must have a goal. Tell us what you're doing today. Oh, yeah, we went to South Carolina yesterday, and he purchased this. This is, what is this called, Harry? He doesn't have his hearing aids in. This is called a, I don't know. What's this thing called?
Shaper.
A shaper. And he's going to use it for making...
Molder, something like that.
Shaper molder. He's going to use it for making hardwood floor for the back of the house. And he has most of the wood cut. And it's up in the little barn drying. So the flooring won't be being put down for another year at least.
It's just another learning curve.
But it will be, it's red oak. He had some red oak logs, and so yeah, that will look nice back there. So that's...
But the old shaper didn't cost me but $75, and it's worth that.
Yeah.
Especially with my cabinet making doings and all.
Yep. It was very affordable, except for the 5-hour trip.
I've got to get me some bits for it, or knives, whatever they call them.
Yeah. But he can do it. He can do anything. Crazy old dude. He's either ignoring me or he doesn't hear me.
Well, that's what happens when you can't afford to have it done. You have to learn to do it.
Yep. That's it. That's it. I think that's part of just growing up on a farm, is you just learn to do everything. My daddy was like that. He did pretty much everything that he needed to do. Plumbing.
That's just part of rural America.
Yeah. Plumbing, electrical, building, laying brick and block and pouring cement. Pretty much all of it. Mechanical work.
And both of Patty's brothers are contractors. They can do anything. And they're really good at it.
Yeah, they are.
We broke the switch.
Uh-oh.
I'm moving it, but that ain't no big deal.
Okay. He can fix it. He can fix anything.
I've got one down there. I can take the one off my router table and put on it.
Okay.
Until I can probably buy that switch at Lowe's. I sell Craftsman tools.
Okay. But anyway, it's a nice couple that we purchased that from. We enjoyed meeting them. But yeah, this week's been full of road trips for us. We drove to South Carolina yesterday to get that piece of equipment. And then we drove to Silva a couple days before, to get Hugh's hearing aids. I had mentioned to y'all last week that Nala, our old female, had found Hugh's hearing aids. He keeps them. He's really good about keeping them in their case. But one evening he had taken them out of their case and had just set them on the table beside him and had forgotten to put them up before he went to bed. And the next morning I heard the chomp, chomp, chomp. And I grabbed them out of Nala's mouth. They were completely ruined. But thankfully, she had not swallowed anything, so she's completely fine. She's getting senile. She'll be 11 in June, but she's a rescue. We got her when she was 8 months old, and she had been so poorly taken care of at that point that she just has always had a lot of health issues. So, unfortunately, cognitive decline seems to have hit her really, really early. But I love my girl. She's my sweetheart. She's my protector. She has actually always protected me from everybody, even Hugh. When Hugh comes near me, she kind of runs in front of me and growls at him. She's never bitten him. She's nibbled on him a little bit, but she's never bitten him. But she's a sweetheart. Oh well. Thankfully, we had insurance on the hearing aids, and that was good because those hearing aids were almost $3,000 new, and that was painful. But he needs to be able to hear. And I mean, I can fuss at him all day, but if he can't hear me fussing, what good is it? Yep, there we go. Well, it is going to warm up, I think, into the 40s at least today. It's not going to be as warm as it was last week. And I have to finish my shelving on the front porch. And then there's about 50 gazillion different little jobs on the to-do list. We'll see how far we get today. But I just kind of wanted to say hi. Hadn't talked to y'all in a while, except for my little shorts. I do enjoy the little shorts. The problem is, with the little shorts, I will take time when I do a longer video to try to answer questions and all. I don't do that so much on the shorts. I just kind of acknowledge that I've read them, and I do appreciate y'all commenting, so please continue to do so, even if I don't respond. I do appreciate y'all. Love ya. I hope your day is going to be as lovely and beautiful as it's going to be here. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.